Hey guys, another day out in the farmland checking traps, and while I was having coffee this morning there was a beautiful blue sky, but this is what happened. And here, I'm at the first set of the day. This is that funnel set where I caught 9 rats the first time, and then last time there was not a thing in it. Now that first time that I was checking it, while I was checking it, a couple of young guys from the local community drove by, and that made me a little suspicious last time when there was not a rat in it. And then now you see down here, see that? Yeah, see how the trap's like 4 inches, 5 inches out of the culvert? Now, I'm hoping that's just because there's rats in there and they somehow moved it out there, but I got a funny feeling I have somebody helping me check my traps, so we shall see. And you guys are all going to be proud of me because I know it only took 2 years. So no more whining about cold hands in the morning. Awesome, hey? Well, let's get this thing checked and see what's happening. Yeah, so we got somebody checking this trap for us, so we're just going to pull it right out because I'm not catching rats for somebody else. If they want to wade out into the water up to their nuts, they can check those other traps, but this is not going to happen, so we'll move down to the other ones. Okay, and here we go again. Just like last time, this one that's right close to the road, not a trap sprung. The one on the other side of the pond that's close to the road, not a trap sprung. But the ones that are out in the water, both have traps that are gone, so are sprung. So they're just pulling the ones in that are close that they can reach and checking them for me. So I'm going to see how deep this is, and if I can get out across there, I'll plug it up in on the other side where they can't reach it. Hey guys, I'm just over at one of my coyote bait sites where I put up a trail camera last time just to see if there was any what action was here and if there were still bears rolling around. And judging by the looks of this camera, I'm going to go, yeah, there's still some bears running around. So I think I'll just refrain from putting in any sets right here yet until they wander off and go to sleep. And I'm not going to actually put any bait back here either until they go to sleep, because they're just gobbling it all up, and it'll keep them hanging around if I keep baiting it. So I'll let that go for a while and then come back. Hey guys, there's nothing in these 2 beaver traps down here, which is surprising as heck, but you know, the really grand news is not one of my first 3 funnels had anything in it, and 2 out of the 3 I could tell were obviously been tampered with. They just weren't in the same place where I put them 2 days ago. So anyways, I pulled them all out. I moved those floats out where they can't reach them from the road, and they'll come out of there next time I come down. You know, you gotta love, you know, trap thieves are one thing, but you gotta love guys that'll go through the trouble of stealing a $2 muskrat. Fuck me. I just like to kick those things right in the nuts, but they just don't want to have me catch them out here. Anywho, I just made, now you coyote experts can tell me, I've never set a dirt hole set for coyotes in my life. I did it for fox down in southern Ontario, actually even in northern Ontario, every once in a while. But as you know, I'm not a big canine trapper, and of course I went and forgot my bait in the truck, so I was halfway here, and when I realized that I forgot it, so then I just thought, well, I'll just cut the hind feet off of one of the beaver and put them in there, and then I don't catch a beaver. So I've got some scent on the pile of rocks there in front and on the stick inside there, so we'll see if I'll bring bait with me next time. That's what I realized also, these rubber gloves are going to be good for that, for setting the coyote sets. And I also set right over here on my trail down to the, well, I gotta lift that snare up a little bit, he's going to get caught by the waist. But I set a ram right in there, so we will get packed up and head out to the traps down on the where they can't check them from the road. Alrighty, see you down the trail. Guys, we're on a new beaver house. Yeah, honest to God, I think there's something mentally wrong with me. I don't have time what I'm doing now, and I'm setting more beaver traps. But whatever. I can't stand to see a beaver house like this. Now I get trapped. Look at the feed bed on this thing. And this house is just rather large. I've never been to here before, so we gotta get them. It's a must. Set a couple slides on the house here, a trail. It's a bit of a mess to get in here, this walking through this here crap. But we'll do what we're doing. There's a bunch of snow geese flying. These are loud things. Anyways, I'm gonna get this stuff set, and I'm gonna put a couple of coyote snares where I left the bike, about a quarter-mile back there, and mosey on down. I don't know if you guys can see the waves right there. We'll see if he can come. Oh, there he is. A really, really big buck mink. He's going to go right over there in a sec, I think. I just stopped here because there's a whole bunch of beaver sign that there he goes. Really big mink. But anywho, like I was, beaver house right there. The mink's running around on it. They got a big feed bed out there. I'm going to stop because all this stuff right here, as you'll see. And that's all. See if I have enough traps to drop in here. This is not one I knew about. There was not a beaver cutting here at all last time I was here. So. Anywho, we'll get on our way down here and see what damage we can do. Hey there. We're down the trail. trail a ways farther. Here we're at another pond. Got a big feed bed. Just check out the there's the trails on the other side of this pond. You'll be able to see them very well. But all along there. But for right now I'm short of time, so I'm dropping this set in right here. Trail over the dam. And dropped this one in here. Another trail over the dam. And then right over there there's a pretty good trail I'm going to set. And then just up the road about a couple hundred yards I dropped 2 traps in a little pond over there too. So we'll get this one over here set and then get out of here. And the bad news is this is right over here is where I was going to put one of my coyote sets. I've had bait there all year. Well, not all year, but all since I've been trapping. And the guys had taken all the cows out. Remember the other day when I had that little calf that was just born, I got them and they got all the cows out of here. But I come down the hill and there's 6 cows standing right here. I don't know who the heck they are, but I can't be setting coyote snares if there's cows running around here. That would be a catch to remember. Guys, okay, so we're back to checking traps now. All those rat funnels that I checked so far, well, there's still 2 left, but and those rat traps, I've got 1 rat so far today. So like I said, I pulled most of them out where I knew the guys were, somebody else was checking them for me, which is mighty nice of them, mind you. I mean, saved me some work having to skin all those things. But so what we got today so far, I got 4 coyote foothold sets in, and I got 1, 2, 3, 10 ram snares in, and 11 beaver traps so far. Oh, and I think that's probably all I'll be setting today, because I'm going to run out of time here. It's almost 3 o'clock and I haven't checked any of my traps yet, really, other than the rat traps. But here we are over at that spot where I put the camera, the trail camera, on the beaver set. That's the set that's down there, mind you. I can see from here it's sprung, as is this one. And it's way out there, so I'm guessing it's got a beaver. Well, maybe not. It's not that heavy. If it is a beaver, it's going to be a little one. No, it's sprung. The little toads. I'm going to go down and there's the trail camera right there. Oh, I bet you that one's just going to be sprung with nothing in it either. Where's that cable so loose? That's not good. You see that there? That's that elk trail. And I'm going to guess this is probably just sprung with nothing in it. Oh, the slop in here, man, oh man. Well, that's not good. At least we'll probably have the beaver springing it on that trail cam there, so we'll get this really set, try and get a bunch of this pond scum slop out of here. Alrighty. Well, guys, it's definitely going to be one of them days. I have had for the last 10 beaver traps I've been at. I had 5 sprung with nothing in them, and 5 not sprung. And the first 3 coyote sets, the snares, have had nothing. 1 rat trap right down here, sprung with nothing in it. And I guess it's just going to be one of them days. Anywho, we'll go over and check the rest of them coyote sets, some more beaver sets, and then head over to where all the rat traps are. Guys, we're at the second stop where I have all the coyote sets and everything. I've gone through every trap. Like I said, had a couple sprung, some just mostly not even touched. Until here I got the last 2 traps. And you see this one, we finally got a catch. Probably a good $4 rat. Maybe, if I'm really lucky. The other trap over there is sprung too, so I couldn't see if there was anything in it, but we'll check in a bit. Slow day in paradise. Well, what do you know? We finally got a beaver. This has just been pitiful, pitiful. But it is what it is. They can't all be winners. So we'll get this guy out of here. Figures right here. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. There's a rat swimming right out there. I wish I had more time. I've got 5 rat traps, or 5 rat floats in a canoe sitting over there, right on the other end of this little pond. And it's like after 4 o'clock already, and I still got that whole other line to check, and then the ones out by the highway. But I want to get rat traps out here. Well, with hardly anything caught today so far, maybe I don't have to spend tomorrow skinning, so I can come back out and get these traps in. Alrighty, let's get this guy open. Like I said, probably between the coyote snares, the rat traps, and the beaver traps that I just checked, there's probably 20 traps altogether, and not a thing. And there's another rat swimming right over by the beaver house there. And not a thing until the last 2 traps. Well, and looky there. I lost that thing somewhere after setting the ram snares the other day. And here he is. Talk about bullshit luck. It's my ram safety. Anyways, we're on our way. Hey guys, here we are at the last funnel trap of the day. Caught 1 rat in the other one. Second last one. Here's where we find out if somebody's been checking this one too for us. There's no way this thing is 2 days in a row with no rats. And it is, so it's coming out. People that when they see tracks that pull over to the side, they stop to check it out, right? Makes sense to me. You guys, we're over at the other section of traps where I have the 2 floats. See that one there and the other one. But I put a funnel trap in here the other day and got 3 rats today. So just in this little bit of a slough trail. But the stupid thing is, I don't know if you notice anything, I don't have my chest waders on, so I can't check any of those other traps. All those rat traps that are on the pond over there. So I'll have to come back tomorrow, I guess, or day after tomorrow, whatever. Not like I got a ton of skinning to do when I get home. This is going to be, what, six or seven rats and a beaver. Pretty poor unless I get something over here. Alrighty, it's probably signing out. Keep your boots dry, guys. Hope it gets better than this. Okay, so I guess it wasn't the last catch of the day. Here we got a good sized beaver in one of the biles. And this will definitely be the last catch of the day. I think it's about, I don't know, it's getting late. So I'm going to take this guy out and head home. Pretty sure I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and we'll see. Tomorrow, day after. You know, just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day to get all these trapped. It's with all this water, I've got to detour around places and, you know, drop the bike off my trailer 4 different times instead of just being able to go all in one. I guess that's what's taking up so much time. But one thing I know, the days aren't getting any longer, and I ain't getting any faster, so I'm gonna have to start pulling some of the traps that aren't producing. Like some of these houses that I've got set, you know, I think there's just, well, I know there was only a couple beavers left from last year and a couple of them, and I think I've got them all. But I've left the traps in just because I'm going by anyways, but every time I have to get off and walk 100 yards even, get off the bike, you know, and that's gonna, you know, take up 15 minutes or so anyways, and I do that enough, the day goes by. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this guy reset and head home. Keep your boots dry. Okay guys, we're back at home, and yeah, that was the catch of the day. 6 rats and 2 good-sized beavers. And that's a pretty slimy day. But like we said earlier, they can't all be winners. What it's going to do is let me catch up on getting some of the stuff off the boards tomorrow. And I think I'm going to go run up the highway where I dropped the canoe off the other day. And I got 3 beaver houses there to set. So that'll give me some time to do it. Because this is, I mean, that there is about 2 hours worth of work. And Bulldog, if you're watching, I think when I caught those 36 rats, you mentioned something about 14 minutes a rat. No, if I took 14 minutes to skin and stretch a rat, I think I'd be out of business. It takes me 4.5 minutes from start to finish to have it on the board. So 14 minutes is a little off. But these beavers are getting furred up really nice. This is going to be, this guy here will be graded a heavy. Oh my God. This is the silkiest, softest beaver I've ever felt in my life, I think. That is so unbelievable. I've never felt a beaver like this. It's like petting a, I don't know what. It's like it's been plucked. It's as soft as a bloody chinchilla, it feels like. Unreal. I'm going to take a closer look at that thing later on. Turn that light on. I may have to get my glasses on to actually see something too. So. No, it's got its guard hairs, but oh my, incredibly soft. Unbelievable. What a difference. Anyways, so 76 rats. I gotta go out and set some more, up to those other 2 ponds for rats, because I want to make sure I get over 100 anyways. I'm at 76 now. Alrighty, night guys.